Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's Ian from Peniglen Cabin Life. Hey up, Rookie Love. It's quite later today. It's 6:45 PM. I'm sorry I've not done a video this morning. I've just been busy with stuff all day, so I've been taking a pretty easy day, but I've been tidying up outside and doing stuff like that. So today I've been thinking of something to talk about, because obviously the weather's been terrible, so I've not been able to film or do anything. As soon as the weather gets better, I'm going to start cracking on with that extension. Well, what I wanted to talk about today is what would I change in the cabin if I could. Well, I know it's a crap title, but I'm doing my best here. So what would I change in the cabin? Well, the problem I have is I wish right at the beginning I'd started on the extension this year. Well, last year just gone. I wish I'd started straight away rather than later in the year to do it. It would have been built and done, so I'd have had a bedroom down, like down the corridor type of thing. I wish I'd done that. I really do. The drawback with not having that bedroom ready is I sleep on the bunk up top. It's a 3/4 mattress. But the problem with it is if it's summer, then you can't sleep. It's hard to sleep up there because you're so high up, obviously heat rises, so you're like dripping in sweat and you can't breathe. It's that high up in the rafters, so you struggle with that. So in summer it's hard, but in winter it can be the same, because if I get the fire going it kind of goes a bit warmer than what I would want, which is very easy to do. Then I'll be in the bunk up there and I'll find I can't breathe. And the other problem is with this fire, because I've got some coal at the moment, you can smell the coal as it's burning. So if I'm up on the bunk, it can sometimes make me feel sorry, that's a coincidence, isn't it? Make you feel a bit chesty. Sorry for that. I've still got a bit of a tickly cough and a bit of cold from when I had no fuel for them 3 days when it went ice cold. So that's one drawback I wish I'd done the extension. The other drawback is the fact that I made the bed there, because when I have pups that are underneath, then it's difficult to climb under to clean them out and do stuff, which I don't mind doing. I found a system of doing it, but it's awkward in doing. So, and the other drawbacks is that where the log stores are at the side, what I've done is I've got a log stores that I built the new section, and I've got some that's against the cabin where the roof is. So what I'm going to do is these on next to the cabin, I'm going to knock them all down, and then I'm going to build a long thin building along that, and then I'm going to raise the roof up so it goes halfway onto this roof, and then it'd be like a new roof. So the old roof that comes down, you'll not see that. And I'm going to make a large pantry area there. So when I grow my veg this year, I'm going to jar them up and everything, and then I've got a storeroom there. So the other thing is, I wish I'd done that as well last year, because I'm not decided if, when you come into this room that's going to be here, I'm thinking of getting a log burner for that room, because that'll be like the living room area. And then this in here where the settees and this table is, I'm thinking of putting a long dining table in here. Oh, I'm thinking about doing that. And then I'm thinking of possibly either making a door that goes through into that pantry from the side, or I'm thinking of maybe moving the cooker across, gas cooker. What do you want, Brookie? What do you want? And then knocking straight through there, and then making it that I can access through here to get into the pantry. Well, the problem with that is, if I'm not careful, there's going to be a lot of doors in here, because I'm going to have to make a door in that corner there or that corner there to go through to the back if I build the back as well. So I've not decided really what I want to do. So that's the drawbacks with that. Another drawback that I wish I'd altered is I wish I'd got the fire, that range fire I've got, I wish I bought one, and it wouldn't have cost much more, with a back burner, so I can run radiators off it. So I wish I'd done that as well. So that fire doesn't have a back burner, just a normal cooker range fire. So it keeps in here roasty toasty, I've no problems with that. So I'm thinking of tomorrow possibly I'm sorry about Brookie jumping in on the camera. She's not photogenic because like she's got her head towards me. Oh, say hello, lass. Eh? Whoa. So tomorrow's video, I'm thinking of doing a bit of a tour in here, showing everything that's here. But on the other hand, if I did that, you'll see the fact I've still got my Christmas tree up. What day is it? 10th of January. They say it's bad luck, don't they? But I've still got the Christmas tree up here and I've still got it outside. I haven't got round to shifting it yet. So that's a job I need to get on with as well. So, and I've got a few product reviews of things I've bought at Christmas and just before Christmas that I'm going to show. Some gadgets. I like my gadgets. So that's about that. So what else would I change? I can't think really. I wish I'd got a bit more storage somehow. I wish I got more storage. I wish that when I tell you something I do wish, right? I really mean this. When I've built this solar, I've made control panels and interconnected them all and then go through the batteries and into the inverters. But what I wish I'd done is have bought a big inverter, great big one, and everything could have just gone through that and into the battery, and I think that would have been better. It really would. So So I wish I'd done that instead of the system I've done. The system I've done works and it works absolutely fine with no problem. But I do wish I'd done it the other way. So I've decided that when I put the solar on the extension, then I'm going to buy a big kit this time, because like all these solar panels and turbines and everything are all separate modules that I've put together myself in my way of doing a system, and luckily it's worked fine, no problems. But I'm going to buy a proper big system, just solar, and I'm going to put it on the extension and it's going to run on a big control panel. And then this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy lithium batteries rather than acid batteries, because the problem with acid batteries, you can only use 50% of the power that's in them, because if you go below the 50% then it starts to damage the batteries, so they don't last as long. But with lithium batteries, you can use them from full to completely empty and it'll never ever damage the battery. So I wish I bought lithium batteries. So if there's anybody out there that's doing a solar system, I highly recommend that you don't buy acid batteries, you buy lithium batteries. They will cost you treble the price in some places, but they really are worth it, and I'm going to do that with that section there. I'll save up and I'll buy lithium batteries to go in as well. So that's another thing I wish I'd done. So it's just things like that really that I wish I'd done. So that's about it now for now. Anyone up for a joke? Right, get ready. Are you ready? The wife came to visit yesterday. She came all the way from Barnsley to see me. It was a living nightmare. Living nightmare. When she pulled up, she said, "Did you miss me?" I said, "Only with the bullets so far." She said to me, she came in here, she sat down, she said, "Will you rub my feet?" I said, "I would not rub your feet, Tracy, even if a genie popped out. There's no way." You see, for me, when I got married, it were a bit scary when I got married, because when we was in the church, as I'm walking up, and we're saying the wedding vows, along one side there was a full row of shovels. Absolutely true this. And the vicar, when I'd said "I do," walked over, picked a shovel up and gave me. He says, "You'll need that, son." It's absolutely true. From the moment I got married till now, I've been digging a hole. There's no ifs or buts about it. I really have. What I want to know is a question for all the men out there. Now I know all you men out there feel the same way as me. Now I know this. Right? This is an unspoken conversation that men think. Right? When you get married, should your marriage licence be the same as a driver's licence, where it comes up for renewal? If you want, you can either take it out for longer, or you pack in driving. In other words, get rid of the wife. Now, I'm not being sexist in any way. It's like women. I'm not being funny towards women now. But when women, you call me sexist for saying that, but women will go around town and have a drink, and I tell you now, there's not one woman alive has been to bed with an ugly man. But I tell you now, I bet they're walking up with a few. It's true, it's true. As soon as you wake up. Right, I'll leave you in peace. But before I go, I'm going to tell you a true story, right? This is absolutely true, this. This is no teasing. This is no joke. It's really happened, this, right? When was... Well, me and my wife are still married, as you know. So, I can't remember which wedding anniversary it was. It was when we lived in Peniglen, right? It's a true story, this, right? So she said to me, don't get me out. Now, me being a man, me thinking, you know, don't get me out means don't get me out. But to a woman, she's saying you've got to spend a fortune on me. Is she dead? I didn't realise these things, right? I was early on in the marriage. So I was still just getting used to getting the balance of the shovel, you know. So she said to me, what you got me? And she's looking at me. And I know that look. That look where women look at you and you can feel their eyeballs burning into your skin. You can feel your skin peeling away like radiation. And I said, it's a surprise, love. Get yourself dressed. Well, I know what I'm going to get, how I've got you. So we got in car and she's driving along like this thinking, oh, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. Right? I says, oh, Pony, we're going to McDonald's. Right? This is a true story. Right? So all you men out there, you learn from this. Right? You learn from this. I'm going to set a trend off now. So she pulled up. Now I know Tracy's favourite was a chicken mayo. So I said, I've got you something, it's in here, I'm going to go and get it. She went, oh, right. So she waited in the car, I went in, I come out, and in one of them paper bags. It was quite a big size, right? So she's opening the bag, and she opens it up, and it's an Happy Meal. She says, what have you got me an Happy Meal for? I said, happy anniversary, love. I can't get you a better thing than a Happy Meal. And she opened it and it had a kid's toy in. I did, I've got her a cheeseburger, fries and a small drink and it were an Happy Meal. Eh? Now that's quality, that's quality. How many men will do that to their wives? And honestly, hand on heart, that's no joke, that's no gag, that is a true story. Right, I'm going to leave you in peace. I'm going to grab the kettle, it's whistling away. I'll see you tomorrow. This is the wife section with the helmet on. I need it because I'll be cracked right head when she sees me. Right, stay safe, stay well. And remember, dinky-doo. Stay safe, stay well. I'll see you tomorrow down at the cabin.